Hello everyone and welcome back to the Zephyr Modpack. Today, night is upon us, and I am gonna go mob hunting. There's a witch over there, that's a pretty decent target. Lots of health. Nice, we are level 2 now. And we have killed our first monster with a spell. Lovely. Oh, I'm out of mana. Huh. That's a thing. Oh, and now we're level 3. So we've got our blue bar on the bottom right corner of the screen. Why is my spell no longer shooting? And we have a red bar on the other corner of the screen. There we go. So the blue bar is my mana. That's how much energy I have to cast spells. The red bar is my burnout meter. The higher that gets, the more expensive my spells will be to cast. So unfortunately the witch seems to be able to heal itself faster than I can deal damage to it. So we're going to retreat, and I'm going to sleep the night away. Oop. But I showed off the leveling up system, and that was my intent. And we are now out of food, but I have something that I can do to make food a little bit easier to work with from now on. So let's go ahead and get that going. So now that we have a pulverizer, I can take all this wheat I have and just put it in the pulverizer and turn it into flour. So the flour is a 1-to-1 for bread. So by just pulverizing it, I can then cook it, and we have ourselves a ton of bread, which is pretty fantastic. Okay, so the next thing I want to make today is, I can't remember its name, so I'm going to have to look it up here. Ars Magica. And it is a type of book. It's not an affinity tome. Spellbook. There we go. So I need one of these. So I need 4 leather, I need 3 string, and I need 2 pieces of paper. 4 leather. That's a bit of a pain. Oh, but before we do that, let's go spend some of our points in the Oculus that we've gained. So I could go for more damage spells, but I think I'd really rather get some utility going. So I can make a basic dig spell, which is a mining spell. It's pretty great, but I have our Tinker's Construct picks now that I kind of am pretty decently fine with. But it kind of allows us to move further on. Get ourselves some stuff like Place Block, Wizard's Ohm, Light, the ability to cast lights, pretty decent. Or Night Vision, True Sight, Binding, so we are going to go with Dig. We're going to spend our 1 point on Dig. And now I can craft not only a dig spell, but I can craft some other stuff as well. But now I have the path to the other stuff, I should say, is what I meant to say. So, I need leather. Now I know there are a ton of cows over there. I've got 3 over here, so I may as well save the ones that I have near me and go take out the ones that are farther away. Now, I don't do very much damage yet. I'm also terrible at aiming. I also did not get any leather there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use this sword with some fortune on it to do this instead. Fortunately, it only has looting 1. I've been thinking about importing the custom plants from Agrarian Skies, the custom agricraft plants from Agrarian Skies into this pack, because it just makes things a whole ton easier, and the point of this is to basically make the early game a little easier. Okay, there we go. We got everything I need. And some food. A multiple of 8 beef. Which, in the end, is all you can hope for. Although, eventually that will be irrelevant, because I will be making a redstone furnace sooner rather than later. Maybe even getting started on it today, if we have the time. So you'll also notice this little brown ball in the bottom right screen of the right corner of the screen. And that is my current affinity. So right now, I've only worked with one spell, and that spell has an affinity to Earth-type magic. And affinity is pretty interesting. And I think we can look at that through the Oculus, actually. Affinity. So here are the affinities. We've got air, lightning, I believe this is light, fire, ender, earth, ice, nature, water. No, that's light. What are you? You are air, light. Oh, this is just pure magic. So they all have their bonuses and their drawbacks. So if you were to get, let's say we currently have this. So if we were to hit 1.00 in this, we would get stone skin and solid bones. So we would be more durable. However, we'd also not be able to swim anymore. We would sink to the bottom of the ocean. We'd be forced to walk on the lake bed or ocean floor, or so on and so forth. So what did I need? Strings? Yeah, strings. Luckily, I killed a lot of spiders. And I forgot about the paper. Okay, can't sprint because I don't have any food. Bloop. In the water. So let's grab ourselves sugarcane. Only 5? Really? No, 6. I only need 3 though, so the rest can go into expanding the farm. I should probably get rid of those cactuses so they don't kill my items on drop. Alright, let's head back home. Alright, let's put this to work. And here we go. Now we have ourselves a spell book, which we can dye a different color, but for now I'm just going to keep it its default color. Now the thing about the spell book is that this thing allows me to have multiple spells on my bar without having to occupy multiple slots on my bar. So what I would normally do is shift and scroll between the different spells. Right now we only have one, so that's not working. But that is how it normally functions. And because I'm hungry right now, I'm going to have to make some bread anyway. So I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. I do have another plan for the bread that's currently in the furnace, so that's fine. So now we are pretty much in a good spot. We are in a good spot, actually. I picked up this emerald from apparently a dead villager, is what I assume. So that's a thing. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is, yes, we will get started on the redstone furnace. So let's go ahead and... there it is. So I'm going to need a redstone reception coil. I'm going to need a redstone just on its own. Alright, let's get this started here. I'm going to need 4 of you. 4 of you, all of you, and then I'm also going to need 4 tin. Keep looking at the Oculus. Not what I meant to do. Did we get another point there? No, I didn't level up to 4. Okay. So you get a point every other level. Now... I need tin, right? I said I need tin. Yes, I do. Alright. And I believe I still have some aluminum in the system, which I'm probably going to have to clear out because I don't want it turning into aluminum brass with the copper that I'm putting in there. But first and foremost, we need tin. So let's go gather some of that. I know there's a bunch of it over here, not too far away. So we will go snag that up real quick. How are you doing for XP? Not great. Not great. No, not this hole. The one next to it. There we go. This one. There's some aluminum that I didn't know about, and now I do, which is great. Your tin. That's technically all I need, but let's just grab a little bit more. Alright, then all we have to do is head back into town. As we do. So, let's head on over and do our thing. It's getting late. Still got plenty of time. I will sleep this night away once I get the opportunity to do so. Let's just check on our bread, see if it's close to finishing up yet. Not quite. Okay. It's 3/4 of the way so far. I could probably sleep by now. No, not quite yet. Probably by the time I hit the beach. Yep. There we go. And like I said, let's get rid of these things so they don't destroy my stuff. Cactuses are renewable, so I don't really care for wasting them like that. I don't really care about wasting them like that, I should say. Saying you don't care for something is saying that you're not a fan of it. So, I'm definitely a fan of wasting cacti. Unless you are down to just the one. In which case, well, that sucks. Okay, so 2 of you have to go in, and I can't put the copper in until I've processed you, because bronze. And I think that will be everything, right? The tin gear for this. Oh no, I need clay as well. Oh, okay, there's a ton of clay right there, but... Let's, how did I take damage there? Is there any clay in this shallow pond? It'd be really nice if there was. If not, I know there's a bit of clay over there that I did not quite take all of it. And I should probably cast a bronze ingot to repair this tool. Because I doubt it's going to level up before I do that. Eight clay, that's exactly what I need. Easy peasy. Okay. Go back up to the smeltery. Collect our tin and put in our copper. I almost said that in the reverse order, and that is not at all what we need to do. So, oh, did I not? I did not. Okay, there's no way that's going to melt faster than this can pour, so... There we go, tin gear. And now we're just kind of waiting on the copper. I don't have any coal on me, or charcoal, unfortunately. Yeah, lots of whips around. Dinosaurs. Still tons of iron here. I haven't quite replaced those drains yet. Okay, 8 copper. 2 gears, please. There we go. Lovely. Okay, let's head back home. I've taken damage on my pants now. That sucks. Oh well, they weren't meant to last forever. They will be replaced eventually. Boosh. Okay. Let's head on down. This is done. Put those in there. Really only need the one. Actually, you only need the one that's already going, so... There we go. We are cooking the bread, and we are making toast. That is what I wanted to do with the bread. And you're nearly done. Well, not really. Okay, so now I kind of want to make another solar panel. But I don't quite have enough glass. Well, while we're waiting, may as well go collect some sand. I can do that. Oh, and I forgot to cast that bronze ingot before. How much of this do I need? I don't know, probably a stack. Wouldn't hurt, that's for sure. Let's see, I need 9 for 2. And I need to make 8. So that's 9 times 3? No, 9 times 4, obviously. So 36? Okay, well. I'm almost out of stack anyway, so let's just go ahead. Nothing wrong with having extra. Okay. Easy as that. Alright, now there we go. So that's gonna do its thing. The clay is done cooking. I've got it on me, so there we go. Some bricks. Boop boop. Redstone furnace. Nice. Now once we get our second solar panel, this thing is not going to need... we're not going to need charcoal anymore, which will be fantastic. But that will be for a later time. I think what we'll do now is... I don't know. What will we do now? Got this going for me. Got my picks. I've got you. Should probably handle... You know what we're going to do? We're going to get into agricraft next. So the first thing I want to do is I want to know how to grow iron. Okay, clearly not that way. Thaumcraft. So I need ferranium seeds, which means lapender seeds. Lapender? What does lapender do? Oh, lapis? I can grow lapis? Okay, that is pretty fantastic. So I need blue orchid and pink tulips. Pink tulips, I need allium, poppy, okay, sugarcane, and pumpkin. That is our simple first step. Sugarcane and pumpkin. So I need pumpkins, which I believe I made sure to grab. Oh no, I grabbed... Yeah, I grabbed melon for sure on the way here. Okay, we also need another chest here real quick. Okay, so pumpkins. Do we have pumpkins on the map? I feel like I've walked by some pumpkins at some point. Well, there are definitely pumpkins over here. So that is to our southeast slightly, towards the other village. It's not too far away. So let's start heading over that way. Oh, do I see a pumpkin like literally right there? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Cool. Okay, well that makes things a whole lot simpler. Okay, so we have pumpkin seeds. Lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take over the place that's infested with weeds and turn that into our crop breeding area. Ideally, anyway. So let's go ahead and clear that out, shall we? Also, sugarcane seeds, I'm pretty sure I can't get from actual sugarcane, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm gonna have to breed wheat and carrots together just to get a sugarcane seed. That's fine. This thing does come with a crop analyzer, which is also fantastic, so that's gonna make things a whole ton easier. Alrighty, so first and foremost, I'm just gonna get this pumpkin growing. So there you go. Pumpkin growing. Now we do need wheat and carrot, which I have both of those already at the house, so let's go quickly back and get those. Although we're actually kind of almost out of time. So I'm just going to get those set up real quick, and then I can let them grow and stuff off camera. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nobody needs to worry. How's this going? That's going fine. So wheat and carrot. Alrighty. Let's head back in. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you here. And these two here. Well, then there's a chance that they mutate with you. So you know what? Let's just not worry about you for right now. You just go over here. That's fine. Okay, so these things will slowly grow over time. And I will have myself a pumpkin, a wheat, and a carrot plant. The carrots and wheat will turn into sugarcane. I'll turn the sugarcane into poppies. And then we will slowly make our way up to a lapenter seed, which means I need to silk touch some lapis lazuli ASAP. Do I have crop sticks elsewhere? No, I do not. Cool. Just making sure. This is almost done. Alright, well, we are at time anyway for today, so that's going to have to do it for this episode, so thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all that fun stuff as always. If you did enjoy, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Any and all feedback is always very much appreciated. It helps me out a ton, and I do always love hearing from you guys. Off camera, I am going to get another solar panel on top of our redstone furnace. I am going to get those plants grown, and next time we will start crossbreeding the plants. We will probably start leveling up our magic a little bit more. And yeah. I think that's a pretty solid plan. So yeah, that's what we'll do. See you guys then. Bye for now.